What's up, y'all? So, today, looking at Leo versus Sonics from, Let's Make Big Moves. You guys might be saying, the buzz. We're watching a Sonic set? I'm clicking on this video. Trust. This set was actually fire. You guys know I'm not gonna make us watch a boring set, right? And this is, well, Joker actually playing the Leo, Joker playing the Leo. Yeah, same thing, basically, as Leo playing the Joker. Anyway, but yeah, so we get to see this matchup. Now, this is actually one of the few Joker matchups that is really difficult, according to a lot of Jokers. Now, I'm not sure if I believe that. I feel like that's a little bit of a... So, the reason Jokers don't like this matchup is obviously it's Sonic, right? No one likes fighting Sonic. But also, since Arsene's on a timer and Sonic is amazing at playing the timer, Sonic's able to generally kind of counterplay what most Joker players really hinge on with the character. With that said, also, I want to say that using the counter to deal with spin dash is really smart. Might be very useful in the matchup. But I think if you play this matchup a lot more gun and side B heavy as a Joker and kind of accept, hey, it's Sonic, I don't get to abuse Arsene that much. But as a Joker player, you get to really exploit the fact you're fucking fast as shit and you have projectiles and you can kind of make Sonic play your game. The matchup shouldn't actually be that bad, IMO. Yes, I just said IMO. Didn't say the full thing out. Anyway. So, yeah. Now, Leo's Joker at this event was looking a little bit like, it definitely needs some cleaning up still. It's obviously rusty. Like, it's obviously still Leo's Joker, it's so good. Like, there's a lot of situations I was watching this event, I'm like, oh, he's going for poor grabs, or like, clearly some things he can pick up from more modern Joker meta, like footstool stuff he definitely doesn't exploit yet. So that was also worth keeping in mind. And after getting put in losers early, I forget who Sonic's lost to. But I know he got put in losers early, and the Sonics went on a freaking run. He beat Gluto, Riddles, granted both those players where it's like, he is a good matchup into them. But I know he had like a long losers run this event. Whereas Leo lost to Tweak, who's kind of become Leo's demon at this point, I'd say. Which makes sense, right? Diddy Kong is really good versus all Leo's characters. And then I kind of think that's really what it comes down to a lot, is just like, oh, Diddy versus Byleth is awful for Byleth. Diddy versus Joker, definitely bad for Joker. You know what I said? Like, oh, Sonic Joker should be fine. Diddy Joker, ooh, that's a yikes right there, I'd say. Actually, I'm gonna look at the bracket real quick to see who Sonic's lost to. And then who else? Right, Aegis versus Joker is definitely not that bad of a matchup for Aegis. In fact, I honestly think it should be Aegis' favor long term, to be completely honest, but like, that requires Aegis players to not like mess up versus a character like Diddy, who's all forcing mistakes and generally is good versus swords for that reason. Where the hell is the Frankie? But yeah. And then also Tweak's playstyle. It is very defensive, and I think Leo, he's very good at bait and punish, but when fighting someone like Tweak, who's very hard to bait out, Leo doesn't get to exploit what feels like one of his generally more important strengths. Oh yeah, Sonic's supposed to beat Cosmos and Kronos. Kronos is up and coming, really good player, by the way. He's beaten Tweak before. He doesn't travel much, but be on the lookout for Kronos in the future. He might go crazy. Sonic's beat quick. And Sonic's lost to Big Boss 3-1. Oh! So Big Boss is, anyone does not know, one of Leo's like really good Mexican friends. Practice with him a lot, and Big Boss is a player we should probably talk about in another video, to be honest. He's this player that's very close to causing these upsets. I've seen multiple game 5s with him that he drops, including a reverse 3-out. So when he stops doing that, he'll probably be another Rob among the Rob army. Going crazy. But yeah, so Sonic's crazy fucking run after an upset like that. But yeah. So this matchup. Now, if anyone knows Sonic's is. I mean, we can watch this, right? You can see. I'm also probably only watch like 3 games of this set, like 1, 3, and 5. But yeah, Sonic's playstyle wise, when he has a lead, it's done. That's it. Like, this is like Sonic as a character is good at that, and Sonic as a player. I don't think I've ever seen him like drop like a game he has like a stock, like a full stock lead, right? Like this. Like, even if this is like 2 stocks to 3, I think he just auto wins here pretty much. Ooh, that was good. punish in the recovery. I would say a lot of people are not good at punishing Sonic's recovery. Because he doesn't hitbox out his recovery. If you like do ledge hold, you can kind of wait for the recovery and then do ledge drop, jump, aerial, catch the up B pretty easily. If he's closer to ledge, he can do neutral B or do like early up Bs, and that's a bit more annoying. But then you can bait those out. Especially because Sonic as a player loves doing those early up Bs to go above ledge. Wait, hold up. Actually, I remember like watching the last game or two of the set. I don't know how it would start, to be honest. I just remember at some point. I'm not gonna spoil it. Whoever has not seen it. But yeah, so you see her now, Leo's. Oh, it barely whiffs. One of those things we find Sonic's always a big deal is when you're out of like spin. So spin dash shouldn't kill you mid screen even though you do it with your DI. Just don't get caught like dashing or rolling away at like around 80 to 100 because spin dash fair in the corner kills. Like mid screen, it's generally you can't mid screen, hard to kill. And then when you're like 150 and the confirms don't work, you still just can't mid screen, so you can't hit with like random spin dash. Like easier, like you want to make it so when you block Sonic spin dash, you can pressure him by jumping at a shield and doing stuff. But you also want to make it so when he hits with spin dash, he can't position himself too well. And Sonic is. Oh, we actually. Remember I said earlier in the game that Leo doesn't win this one probably. I don't see Sonic lose games where he's up a full stock. Damn, commentators curse for real. Yes, that was game 1. I guess we're just gonna skip over the game 3, mix up a little bit. But and like you saw Leo just literally not die. That's one of the biggest things with playing Sonic is he's one of those kill you at like 80 or kill you 150 type of characters for sure. And especially with a character like Joker as gun and Arsene timer, like you can really exploit that, which is what Leo did really well game 1. Now I got game 3. So Hollow Bastion. Hollow Bastion is a really interesting stage. I've started to feel like Hollow Bastion is one of the best. Well, I've thought this for a while. I'm glad we're seeing it at this tournament. It's just one of the best neutral stages, best counter picks. It's just such a fair stage. I feel like every time I look at a character, I'm like, yeah, every character likes Hollow Bastion. Kind of like PS2, where almost every character likes that stage. And honestly, it might be more balanced than PS2 in a lot of ways because that center platform is so like, you just fucking go there. Like everyone can use that for combos or camping or landing or chasing or pressure. Neutral, advantage, disadvantage. It's so good. And it's just perfect length. Yeah, also that Arsene is gone. I think one thing that's really important, you know, it's not a Sonic set without an SD. At least it's not 0. I'm used to seeing him SD at 0 back in the day. Like, damn, Sonic, we were up and now you just lost. That should be a kill. Oh, Sonic hesitates on the kill. So Sonic's getting a little bit nervous there. Yeah, so Leo's Arsene. Ooh, and I was about to say before I get interrupted. So Joker's Nair and back air, but mostly I think Nair in this matchup is really good because there's going to be a consistent way to challenge Sonic in the air, right? Like if Sonic spaces his back air, you should be able to outrange it. But like poorly spaced, spin dashes, Nairs, back airs should all kind of get tested. I guess more so by Bear than neutral air. Oh, dude, the gun move from the Leo there is so good. To jump on the platform, shoot gun, and then slide off immediately. It lets him control that airspace in front of the platform so freaking well without committing to it, right? And if Sonic tries like spin dash from the ground, it shouldn't really hit Leo in time because there's so little lag. It's actually one of those things people don't talk about Sonic enough, is that spin dash broken horizontally. Like you don't want to fight the move horizontally on the ground. But it doesn't cover above him well. He has to commit hard to the jumps, and if you're like directly above him, it's hard from hit. And if he has to like spin dash a bit before jumping to catch you jumping, it's like it's too reactable and it's still pretty committal. And if you get below spin dash, it just shouldn't hit you. So yeah, ooh, barely misses that. Arsene is gone though. Sonic's like so much damage just trying to like not die to Arsene. Oh shit, gun, yeah, play it safe. Using this platform for good positioning. Really is. And this is one of those things I think that ooh, the spring edge guard. Actually, if you play a tether character, spring is broken. Like, oh, playing like Min versus Sonic, and he just springs your RP. It's like, well, I lose my stock now at any percent. And Joker, problem with a few matchups where Arsene recovery is actually better than no Arsene recovery. Alright, I just want to say this right now. No other Sonic hits these up air combos like freaking Sonic's does. Dude just does fall through platform up air, and you're taking 40. Up air, back air. Like, I play with Sonics a lot, and I just consistently get caught by that. And it's like, yeah. It's one of those really bad feelings. Like, oh, no, get dropped back here. This I can tell Leo's Joker Sony's a little bit like decrusting, I say, when he's hesitating in those key moments. He gets to kill the side B. It's like the weak one kill. It still works. So it's kind of like Palutena side B, where sometimes you just forget about the move, and it's like, oh my god, I got killed by side B off Sage. You feel so dumb when that works. Yeah, the Arsene's almost gone, and oh no, Leo dropped the follow-up. Gap tech hits me, tech rolls in, spin dash, and they just try to Nair on landing, but Nair doesn't come below him that well. It's 100%. Nip spin. Oh, he has Arsene though. Yeah, it started to land at top of Sonic aggressively, and Sonic's especially, like, his entire playstyle is run away, don't get hit, punish you for doing things, and then occasionally mix in some pressure just when you're too comfortable with this passiveness. So that's where you got Leo there with just good basic defensive play. And oh, Leo fishing, trying to get the up smash because his Arsene's almost gone. And now, really, a backdoor kills from like the corner, forward tilt kills. Pretty much anything Sonic has kills. Meanwhile, Leo doesn't have a great kill option unless he lands, and you see it there. He wants falling forward air into up air down smash. That's like his only way to kill. And I think that's why Sonic's won, because Leo made it too obvious. Good edge guard with the fair. Kitchen Leo trying to go off stage with the gun. Can't be getting lazy for Sonic. You know Sonic's slow in the air. He's able to use his ground speed to like transition into the aerials very well. Alright, and then let's just go to game 5. So game 4, Leo does pull out that Aegis, right? And now this is one character they mentioned before. I was talking about Leo's characters. Oh, so it isn't obvious. I didn't say this before, but Violet Sonic is not good. Okay, skipping to the end and seeing another Sonic's FD using Neutral B. It's another Sonic's classic, to be honest. Where he kills himself with Neutral B trying to edge guard. Anyway, so Aegis is probably the only character Leo has that does particularly well for Sonic. Martha's not gonna do well, neither is Corrin. Actually, Corrin might do okay. But yeah, Aegis is massive hitboxes and keeps up with Sonic's speed. It's kind of the same reason Foxes wear well, where it's like, keeping up with Sonic's always key. When you have a very safe, lingering hitbox, due to Sonic's lack of hitboxes, right, lack of disjoint, generally any lingering hitbox is going to beat Spin Dash and his buttons, besides like back air, pretty easily. So mid throw especially, you can just run up in there. And I feel like Sonic has to always respect that. So this choice makes a lot of sense. I just know Leo, he said he wasn't playing like Aegis at all the past month or whatever. So he probably wasn't comfortable going Aegis. He'll probably, I think eventually we're going to see Leo playing Joker Aegis when he stops trying to play Marth for some reason. And that's going to be like, he's going to have a good answer for every matchup. With that said, we've seen Sonic lose to his matchup a lot, but he told me, or some, I think I was talking to him about this, that he's been working on, no, I mean, he tweeted it, that he's working on this matchup a lot, because even though Sonic does, Aegis does well for Sonic, it's not like amazing. The best way to think about this matchup is like, they have equal speed, and sure, Sonic loses the trades and challenging Aegis, but he gets more than enough reward for hitting Aegis, just because recovery's so bad. And frame trap air dodge is actually going to get Sonic, I think, out of a lot of potential frame traps and like pressure and combos from Aegis, along with the fact that he's just kind of hard to combo in general. So the Aegis player, also, that's, I remember seeing this, I watched this game live, I remember seeing this and going, bro, I fucking hate Sonic. Like, I hate Aegis more, right? This right here is the battle of the bullshit. You have Foresight right here. You know, broken move. But then Sonic Spin Dash is more broken and is not even punishable with Foresight. This game. But yeah, also Aegis lacking a projectile or any sort of like timer scan mechanic really stinks with the deficit. Like that's one of those things that you really want versus Sonic. You want a way to at least make him want to approach you a bit when he has a lead. Even if it's just poke him out with small damage projectiles. It's something, right? Oh no! Leo, what are you doing? You can't challenge Spin Dash with back air. Just invincibility frames. The devs really thought that'd be okay in Sonic. Oh. Oh, punch to the jump in. Honestly, I feel like a lot of this so far is Leo gets a little bit too antsy holding in on those jumps. Like even there you see he gets pivot grab for trying to land on top of Sonic's. And Sonic's is more the one that just play the game of back off, let you whiff something on landing, punish. I think if Leo just chose instead to drift away with landing and make Sonic's have to like commit to the punish, I think that this would help Leo a lot. Leo kind of seems like he's playing nervous in the matchup. Like he's actually scared to fight Sonic's. Punishing that. Sonic's does those neutral Bs at the best times, because like Sonic's would legitimately do this like once a set or twice a set, where like he's playing his game, spin dashing, he's playing general good disadvantage. He knows when to mix in attacks and defense, and they just neutral Bs, and it's so strong. It's an air stall, which is always very nice, but it's also a really nice hitbox with multiple different timings. And like there, I guess I'm at a disadvantage, and it doesn't win on the game necessarily, but I think any time you get at disadvantage, it's like shit, man. It's like you don't get so many openings versus Sonic, so you gotta really take advantage of it when you get a chance. Oh, yep, roll away, yep. Punish the whatever with the jab, and now the Sonic's mix of aggression, right? The 80% of the time he's running away, the 20% of the time he holds forward, and then Pyro is downer up there. Oh, barely missing that. Oh, but Sonic is the Nair back here. Sonic Nair is one of those moves at the ledge that's so strong. And another thing I don't see Sonic players abuse enough is literally just like short hop, fast fall, Nair, because it covers everything besides roll and get up attack, which are like the two worst legend options. Oh, no jump from Sonic's left. Leo expected more aggressive option, but Sonic says he has the entire stage to work with. And right now, dude, that was the sweet spot downer. That was actually the game. Leo would have won that. Oh yeah, I forgot Sonic's just won this set by literally doing full hop back here. Not even short up, by the way. I want to mention it. And this is why Sonic's can be insane to watch. When it's like most of the game, you know, it's slow. He's doing Sonic things, and it's literally like, hey, look, we're playing neutral, right? I'm gonna run back and spin dash because I'm Sonic. No, full hop fucking back here. Like, he's so good, especially in last hit situations. If you watch any last hit set with Sonic's, you'll notice he saves a lot of these reads. And yeah, in this situation, you'll save him that read, won him the game. So overall, I do think if Leo started Aegis and was a little more warmed up with the character, he'd be fine. But I think, honestly, watching this, I think Sonic's got into Leo's head and made him start pressing a lot of nervous buttons. But I think it was that, and I think also Sonic's just did a really good job of knowing when to be aggressive in advantage, when to be not aggressive. And Leo never quite got a consistent read on that. Like, he got damage in advantage stage, sure, but he also got reversal quite a bit. Yeah, watching this at live was fucking great. Especially when like Leo got the downer, sour spotted. Everyone's like, wait, Leo could win this. It's like, oh yeah, Leo's gonna lose. Sonic's up a whole stock and whatever. And then it's like, uh-oh, last hit. But yeah, I think Sonic's is becoming. I can see like Leo destroying Sonic's potentially next set, because I think Sonic's has a few habits still that can be like exploited. But I can also see Sonic's low-key becoming a bracket demon after this, because I'm like, I see a lot of room for improvement on Sonic's side as well. For me, the big question is, does Leo try to work on the Aegis again? You know, Aegis kind of doesn't fit him. Does he find a way to make it work with Byleth or Joker? I don't know. But yeah, regardless, this was one of the hypest sets of the tournament in my opinion. And hope guys, you know, enjoy just hear my commentary and my thoughts as it was running. Let me know if you like the idea of, you know, skipping like a few games around when it's a long set like this, or rather me just go through the entire 30-minute set. As I said, y'all, peace.